Good morning. Let us continue with the exercise 3.3. Now, we had done till question number 10 earlier. So, let's start with question number 11, which says that we have to prove that cos of 3 pi by 4 plus x plus, no, it is minus here, minus of cos 3 pi by 4 minus x is to be proved to be equal to minus root 2 sin x. Now, here in this case, we could have applied the results done earlier, that is cos a plus b and cos a minus b, but that becomes lengthy. Instead, what we can do is directly apply the result for cos x plus cos y. Now, we know that cos x minus cos y. So, cos x minus cos y is equal to minus 2 sin x plus y by 2 sin x minus y by 2. So, instead of x we have here 3 pi by 4 plus x, and instead of y we have here 3 pi by 4 minus x. So, let's substitute. So, we get cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x will be equal to minus 2 sine of sum of these two, that is 3 pi by 4 plus x plus 3 pi by 4 minus x whole upon 2 into sine of difference of these two, that is 3 pi by 4 plus x minus 3 pi by 4, minus of minus becomes plus x whole upon 2. Now, let us simplify further. It becomes equal to minus 2 sine of, here x and minus x gets cancelled, and 3 pi by 4 plus 3 pi by 4 is 6 pi by 4, which is 3 pi by 2 upon 2, and this becomes sine of. Now, here 3 pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4 gets cancelled, we get 2x over 2, and this gives you minus 2 sine 3 pi by 4 into sine of x, but 3 pi by 4 can be written as sine of, it is an angle lying between pi by 2 and pi. So, we can write it as pi minus pi by 4 sin x, and this comes out, I mean, if you do not understand this way, we can write 3 pi as 4 pi minus pi, which gives you pi minus pi by 4, and so we get minus 2, but sine of pi minus theta is equal to plus sine theta. So, we get 2 sine pi by 4 sine x, but sine pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, and so we get this result as minus root 2 sine x, which is equal to the right hand side, hence proved. So, we start with the left hand side and we prove it to be the right hand side. So, it becomes much faster to solve. Now, let us take up the 12th question now. So, 12th question says that sine squared 6x minus sine squared 4x is to be proved to be equal to sine of 2x into sine of 10x. Now, again we start with the left hand side. Left hand side is sine squared 6x minus sine squared 4x. I can write it as, this is a squared minus b squared. I can use the formula for a squared minus b squared as a minus b into a plus b. So, a minus b comes out to be sine 6x minus sine 4x whole into a plus b would be sine 6x plus sine 4x. Now apply the results. So what do we get? Sine 6x minus 4x. Sine x minus sine y is 2. First is cos of a plus b, that is 6x plus 4x upon 2 into sine of the difference of the two angles, that is 6x minus 4x upon 2. This is this. Now into the result for this one is here sine something plus sine, and so 2 sine of the bigger angle, that is 6x plus 4x upon 2 into cos of the smaller angle, that is 6x minus 4x upon 2. So when you solve, we get, it comes out to be 2. This is what? Cos of 10x by 2. 10x by 2 is 5x. This is sine of 2x by 2, which is x into 2. This is again sine of 5x into cos of x. Now at this stage we put together sine and cos of the same angles. So 2 sine x cos x into 2 sine 5x cos 5x. This result, 2 sine x cos x, is nothing but sine 2x, and this result on the same lines would be sine of 2 into 5x, which comes out to be sine 2x into sine 10x, which is the same as the RHS, hence proved. Same way you can do the remaining questions, like question number 13, which is similar. Now let me take up question number 14. Before taking 14, I'll just explain to you one thing, something very important. Whenever we have to do, suppose sine of A plus sine of B plus sine of C plus sine of D, suppose, or it may be the same thing holds with cos of A, and it could be plus or minus. So the result remains, the procedure remains the same, whether it is plus or minus between so many sine or cosine functions. So first we arrange them in descending order. First we arrange them in descending order of angles. Means let's take A greater than B greater than C greater than D. So we arrange them in this, otherwise we will, if it is given it's all right, otherwise we will take them in that. Now what we do is we combine the extremes and we combine the middle two. Similarly we combine the extremes and we combine the middle two. In case there are odd number of things, so we combine the extremes and keep the middle one alone. So let's now start with question number 14. So in question number 14 we have, question number 14 says sine 2x plus 2 sine 4x plus sine 6x to be proved to be equal to sine 2x plus 2 sine 4x plus sine 6x is to be proved to be equal to 4 cos squared x sine 4x. Okay, so here let's start with the left hand side. Now in the left hand side there are sum of 3 sine functions. So going by the above rule, we will first arrange them in descending orders of the angle. So here 6x is the biggest one, then 4x, then 2x. So let's write the 6x terms first, then 2 sine 4x, then sine 2x. Now we combine the extremes first and then we take the middle one separately. So first write the extremes together, sine 2x plus 2 sine 4x. Now in these two we will add or we will use the identity for sum of sine functions. So what do we get? 2 sine 6x plus 2x over 2 cos 6x minus 2x over 2, and this gets carried down as it is. Now this gives us 2 sine, this is 8x by 2 is 4x, cos 4x by 2 is 2x plus 2 sine 4x. Now if you observe carefully, 2 sine 4x is common to both, and so what we do is we write it as 2 sine 4x common. You are left with cos 2x plus 1. Cos 2x plus 1. Now what do we get? 2 sine 4x. I can write cos 2x as, now here we know that cos 2x is equal to 2 cos squared x minus 1. So this gives us cos 2x plus 1 is equal to 2 cos squared x. Now substitute over here. So what do we get? 2 sine 4x into 2 cos squared x, and this gives us the result as 4 cos squared x sine 4x, which is the same as the RHS, hence proved. Is it all right? Is it clear to all of you? So what we do is, I'll just quickly repeat, what we do is whenever we are doing sum or difference of more than one sine or cosine functions, first thing we arrange them in descending order of angles. Then we combine the extremes together and we combine the middle two terms together. In case they are even odd number of terms, like in the case of the question, we combine the extremes together and leave the middle one alone. And then what we get is sine 6x plus sine 2x, and here this is separate. Then apply the result identity for sum of two sine functions, then we take common, and then at this stage cos 2x we know is equal to 2 cos squared x minus 1, and so cos 2x plus 1 will be equal to 2 cos squared x. So this gives us 2 sine 4x into 2 cos squared x, and which is the result. So with this you can try out the till question number 21. Okay, so all the questions till 21. So I'll just quickly take up question number 21. 21 we have a similar thing, cos 4x plus cos 3x plus cos 2x upon sin 4x plus sin 3x plus sin 2x to be proved to be equal to cot 3x. So here we start with the left hand side. Now here already in both numerator and denominator the cosine functions and the sine functions are arranged in descending order of their angles, that is 4x, then 3x, then 2x. Now we combine these two, and similarly we combine these two, and then what do we get? Cos 4x plus cos 2x is 2 cos 4x plus 2x by 2 cos 4x minus 2x by 2, and the remaining thing remains as it is, that is cos 3x. Same way here we combine these two. So what do we get? 2 sin 4x plus 2x by 2 and cos of 4x minus 2x by 2 plus the middle term remains the same, that is sin 3x. x. Now you simplify it further, take common and then solve. So what do we get? First of all, now at the moment we can't cancel anything because there is a plus term, plus sign in between the two terms. So first of all we simplify it further. What do we get? This is equal to, here this comes out to be equal to, this is cos 3x, because 6x upon 2 is cos 3x. I am just directly taking cos 3x common. I am left with 2 times. Cos 3x is gone. Now we are left with cos of 2x by 2, which is x, and plus 1 whole upon. Here we can take sin 3x common. Here I am left with sine of 6x by 2 is sin 3x. So that's how I could take sin 3x common. So I am left with 2 times cos of, what is it now, 2x by 2, which is x, and plus 1. This gets cancelled. This gives us cos 3x upon sin 3x, which gives us cot 3x, which is equal to the RHS, hence proved. So this manner, please try out all questions from question number 11 to question number 21, and then we will discuss the remaining questions in the next video. Thank you.